So they'll get set up by the helmet somewhere and see.
Also, the Stigler Booster Club would like to thank and show their appreciation to sponsors of Thursday team dinner. I'd like to thank the Zachary, Monday, Ward, and Wilson family. Our concession stand is also now offering pretzels. We're trying those out so that there's going to only be a limited supply, so let them know what you think. Our officiating crew for tonight: Jeff Snyder, Scott Pettis, Brad Poteet, Bob McAlpine, Jody Cash, and Toby New. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are a veteran, either active duty or National Guard, the OSSAA would like to invite you to attend the first round of the football playoffs for free next weekend. That's right, all veterans and one guest will be admitted free of charge on Friday, November 13th to all OSSAA first round football games. The OSSAA appreciates the sacrifices of all veterans and hopes you will take advantage of this opportunity. Simply show your military ID card or driver's license that shows your military status at the gate next Friday, and you and the guest will be admitted free of charge. And we'll see you next week. I'd like to thank you again for your service.
Yeah. They must have got Tim from church to come put it up. Oh, Timmy.
Are we to go live at
5 minutes.
5 minutes?
hell is this? He shows this. And he's painted.
We had three seniors in the field my senior year. They all got suspended. And they weren't even allowed to go across the stadium without
What's up, Panther Nation?
Oh, I'm excited.
Hey, 2 minutes, 45 seconds to kick off. Ron, we ready?
I'm telling you what, this is like the matchup of matchups. So this is what I'm talking about right here.
Tell me something.
It is 100% best on best. You know what I mean? We're talking for number one in the state, or it's not state, in our conference. But if you're talking about it, we've got 1, 2, 3, and 4 basically up there. So we're like right in the bubble. Lincoln is right there with us. So, I mean, this is potential. You're looking at probably a potential playoff matchup down the road.
Absolutely. So we're going to get this game over with first, taking one game at a time. This Lincoln Christian team coming in to Stigler tonight, 8-0, coming off a decisive win over Webster last week, and then the week before that defeating a Shakota team very handily as well. And so it's going to be a tough matchup for the Panthers, but if anybody can beat this Lincoln Christian Bulldog team, it's going to be these Stigler Panthers.
And Coach Rice talked a lot about that. You know, he says if any team that he's had coaching can beat him, it's this team right now. And you hear the shouts going on right now. The boys are coming out of the locker room, getting ready to get into their helmet to come on out.
Ryan,
I got goosebumps. I'm not gonna lie.
The crowd's pumped up. We're pumped up.
It's senior night. Had a beautiful senior night here, but we're talking, you know, yardage is going on. Lincoln Christian's going to come in, and they have two main guys, which is their quarterback and their wide receiver. These two cats right here hook up quite a bit.
Well, let's talk about that quarterback. Number one, Max Brown. He is the junior quarterback, and he is a throwing machine. He has 8 touchdowns in the last 2 ball games, passing 16 of 17. Last week against Webster, he was 11 of 11. 11 of 11, 5 for 6 against Shakota. 2 big ball games by this junior quarterback, and it's going to start stopping him tonight. Looking back last week, the Panthers had a great week of practice, Ryan. Hopefully cleaning up some of the things, some of the mistakes they made last week, cleaning up some of the penalties, and I believe we're going to see our best Panther team
You're
tonight.
going to see a whole new Panther team now. I promise you. Defense is going to look different. Offense is going to look different. Coach Wise has a game plan, and we're about 39 seconds from coming out of that tunnel, and everything just gets deathly quiet waiting for the sound of the
Hey, Ryan, Panther Nation, we want you guys to be paying close attention because there's going to be a fireworks show once again tonight as these Panthers run out of the tunnel again tonight. So shout out to newly re-elected Sheriff
Tim Turner,
Mr. Joey Bray.
Joey Bray. Allen.
Folks, we want you to like, share this video. We are live on YouTube, and for those folks that have been watching there, you can go there.
Here they come. Here comes your Panthers. And the fireworks. Look at that red, white, and blue coming out. Christian flag and the Stigler flag. Bring the noise, boys.
So we got fireworks outside the field, and Ryan, here in about 60 seconds, there's going to be some fireworks on the field.
Hey, I tell you what, right now, we're talking about some Stigler Panthers that are fired up out there. Those boys basically ate bread at my house, and they said they're ready to hit and stick them into the ground.
The Panthers come out running with that red, white, and blue, fired up tonight.
This is what it all comes down to right here. This is the big matchup, the big, huge matchup.
As we said a moment ago, Stigler won the toss and has deferred to the second half. So the Bulldogs will begin possession as Enrique Juarez sets the kickoff.
Enrique
This ball game
Juarez.
started. Woo!
So Enrique comes in. He's averaged pretty good field goal or punt kickoff. Sorry about
We'll get
that.
it out there in a second.
I'll get it there. I'm just kind of fired up. But he averages putting it in the end zone, so we've not had too many takebacks.
Number 22, Alex Newell, is set to receive the ball as we get ready to start this ball game.
We also got number 7 in the backfield for Lincoln Christian. That's going to be Kobe Kinser. He's kind of a weapon there.
Ball forward on the play!
Oh, we ran right over the top of it and just missed it. Man,
Oh, man.
That was our golden opportunity.
3 Stigler Panther players flew over the ball, not knowing that he had muffed the kick.
Hey, they didn't care about the ball. They just wanted to stick him in the ground.
That, my friend, would have gotten the game started right. But instead, it's going to be first down and 10 for the Bulldogs, starting at about the 15-yard line.
Quarterback is number 1, Max Brown.
So Max Brown comes out with Lincoln Christian, getting ready to get their offense fired up. We've got a big coverage right here in the back. Lakin Bass is getting some space and some cushion right there. Number 7 in motion. He's pretty much their thing.
Quarterback keeper up the play.
Just like that. And that's right there what we want to do. Morgan Jones on the tackle, kind of slow getting up. Looks like he got a knee in the elbow right there. So, and we got a holding against the Bulldogs. I didn't even see the flag on the ground.
So that's going to negate the 9-yard run there by quarterback Max Brown. You got to watch him, Ryan, on the field when it comes to running the ball as well. Last week against Webster, he ran for over 100 yards and passed for over 100 yards. So
I'll give him that, but we're also talking about Webster. I'm going to talk about it a little bit.
Well, it is what it is, but, you know, we don't want to downplay his talent. Going back to the outside there.
Dylan Hodges running down.
Chase Hudson with the run.
He picked up about 7 yards on that carry.
So it's going to be second down for the Bulldogs.
6 yards on the run. 2nd down and 9.
Gained about 11 yards on the play. Stigler's going to have to do a better job of sealing that edge and getting there a little bit quicker.
I was just going to say that they got to get a little wider and try to bring him up in the middle for Bruce Engle right there in the middle.
Quarterback keeper on the play.
So the screen pass. He's got some daylight. Gets to the outside. Beautiful job right there by Gilmore running them down. Hey, that screen pass was set up pretty nice. You got to stay home with where you're at.
It'll be a first down for the Bulldogs.
So big gain there for the Bulldogs. Going to be first down and 10 from about the 40-yard line.
Ooh, smell that fireworks smoke. First and 10 for Lincoln. Number 7 in motion. Gives it number 7 handoff. Martin Hare right there to stop him in the backfield for a loss of maybe 2 yards. Nice job, Martin. He came all the way across the field, stayed right with him, and targeted him pretty well.
So after the loss on the play, it's going to be second down and 11 for the Bulldogs here in the first quarter of play. Max Brown shotgun formation.
It's good to see Braden Jury on the field tonight. Number 4, near side. Another holding right there, number 70. That's going to bring him back. There's a flag on the field, and he literally held out pretty good.
Brown keeps the ball. There's a flag on the field at about the 44-yard line. Holding against the Bulldogs.
Move him on back.
So instead of a gain of about 2 yards on the play, it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be still second down, but a long second down and 22 yards to go, Ryan.
How long ago?
22.
22?
Second down and 22.
So far right now, Ryan, for the Bulldogs, that counter play and that little screen play is what the Panthers need to look for here. Once again, quarterback for the Bulldogs, number 1, Max Brown, shotgun formation. Dylan Hodges breaks through. Number 5's wide open down the field, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
He did a good job of faking, you know, to the out and kicked back into the goal post right there in a beautiful post route and just Braden didn't have time to adjust.
One of the things,
to it.
Ryan, we were talking about before the ball game was that it's imperative for the Panther defense to keep the ball in front,
Right.
not letting it get over their head, get past them. And if they're gonna win this game and even stay in this game, they're gonna have to keep that ball in front of them.
So number 23, get ready for the field goal attempt. Kick is blocked. 100% blocked right there.
Did you see who got a ball on it?
Who got a ball on it?
Instant replay brought to you by the Health and Wellness Center.
You know who it is. Look at that. Boom! Bruce Single's like, that's my ball.
That's Bruce Engel in the house. So after the block extra point,
that's going to be your score, 6-0.
Ryan, there on that touchdown reception, number 5 is the junior wide receiver, Jordan Marsh, with the big touchdown for the Bulldogs. Now, it's imperative right here, Ryan, for the Panthers to not get their heads down. Okay, they let a big play. That's okay. That's going to happen.
Come back
You're
and
not,
answer.
you're not going to keep Lincoln Christian to 0 points.
Exactly.
If you do that, somebody needs to get a raise.
But as you're looking at, though, Lincoln is making mistakes on the field, and we just got to capitalize on their mistakes and try to play as perfect as we can on our side with no penalties and no mistakes.
Well, just on that first drive, they had a muff kickoff, 2 holding penalties, and still was managed to have a big play.
Right.
And that last touchdown reception right there was a second down and 22 yards, and we just can't let that happen. Clean that up, and the Panthers are going to be okay.
So back is Darren Maines, also Ridge McClary, and Bruce Engel.
I believe that's Grayson Gilmore set back.
It is great. Okay, it is. It is. I thought it was Braden, but it is Grayson.
Ryan, I'm looking out there for the Panthers. There's a lot of speed out there on that field for the
Tons
Panthers
of
right
speed.
now. There's a kickoff. Oh, get the ball.
Ooh, I don't know who got that one.
It looks
It
like
was like
Stigler was
Stigler.
somehow able to recover that.
Wow, that ball bounced off of his chest like a...
Senior Dylan Hodges with a big senior play there on recovering the muff kickoff. So both kickoffs to start this ball game, a little sketchy on both sides.
Recently re-elected Haskell County Sheriff Tim Turner and his wife Brooke.
Hey folks, Panther Nation, let us know where you're at watching tonight. Share, like this video. Panther Nation, where you at?
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shelley's Cafe and Casey Marlotte's CPA here in Stigler.
Hand off to Ridge McClary, gets to the outside, got some blockers, cuts back up. Ridge pulls forward.
Hey, first time of the night. That's good enough for a Stigler Panther. First down brought to you by Brandon's Detail and Car Wash here in Stigler.
It's going to get louder and prouder as the night goes on, folks. I promise you. I want to roar against these Lincoln Bulldogs.
These seniors tonight have something to prove, and you see that on the first play from scrimmage. Zane Oldham shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Going to gain a few yards on the play.
That's okay. That's okay. We'll take it. Keep them honest. Keep them honest. Test the middle. Test the outside. Go deep.
Ryan, it's very seldom you see Stigler go with the empty backfield.
Yeah.
And so you're thinking pass and quarterback runs.
So Zane will come out. Darren will check back in. That's one thing that we have. Lincoln doesn't have. We have dual quarterback threats. Got Del City in the house. Burlington, Washington is
We
in
got
the
a
house.
timeout on the field. And with that timeout, we're going to break for commercial, but we'll be right back with you.
Haskell County family, friends, supporters, this is your Sheriff, Tim Turner, thanking you for allowing me to remain your Haskell County Sheriff. My family and I also want to thank you for the outpour of support that you've given us over the past week as I was in the hospital battling COVID-19. As I'm getting better and on the mends, I ask that you keep our community in your prayers. I ask that you keep my staff, the Stigler Police Department staff, and others who are battling this serious infection in your prayers. As a community, we come together, we gather together, and we stay together, and we pray together for healing over all of our employees in our community that's suffering this infection.
All right, Panther Nation, we're back here live. Second down and 9 for the Panthers. Hands off to the outside to Ridge McClary. Cuts back. He's at the 40, 35, 30, 25. Cuts back. Brought down
Look at that.
At about the 16-yard line. But that's going to be good enough for Stigler Panthers. First down. Brought to you tonight by Brandon.
Hey, I'm going to tell you right there, that's a running back right there. Ridge's not going to go to the outside. He's going to lower his shoulder and say, hey, I'm going to take you for a couple extra yards.
First down.
So we already see how this thing's going to roll tonight, Ryan. We see how this thing's going to roll tonight, Ryan. We got Ridge and McClary, 2 big runs for first down. Looks like Coach Rise looks to establish the run, which ultimately is going to open the door for the pass.
Braden Drury in motion. Twirly bird handoff. Ridge McClary back up the middle. He's got one-on-one coverage to the outside. He's going to get taken down by number 22, but he's going to be close to a first down.
Inside the 10-yard line.
So he gained about 7 on the play.
Hey, I'm going to tell you what, our media guy up here, Jeremy's mad because they wouldn't get off. I'm going to tell you what, you got to put hands on that man to bring him down because Ridge is not going to go down. He's not going to go down. He's going to fight for every yard he gets.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Chicken.
Home of the chicken chunk.
Yes, sir, along with Woods Insurance Agency here of Stigler and Shakota.
Ooh. There it is. We got to be jumping off sides. That's going to be good enough for a Stigler Panther.
First down. Brought to you by Brandon Detail Car Wash.
Hey, we got somebody checking in tonight from Boston, Massachusetts. The big bean town in the house.
What's up, Boston?
Dane Daines with the keeper. Tries to squeeze up in there. Gets tackled.
He's going to gain about a yard and a half in the play, but it is going to be 2nd and goal for the Panthers.
So Darren's going to come off. Zane's going to check in.
Ball on the 4-yard line.
What do you think about Ridge going the opposite side?
I look for a little counter to Ridge right here.
Counter to Ridge. Zane Odom's going to keep it. Go to the outside. Going to have a blocker. He's going to get it. Woo!
And just like that, Panther fans, the Panthers are on the board.
And that's going to bring on Enrique Juarez for the extra point.
That instant replay is brought to you tonight by the Health and Wellness Center.
Zane turns that corner and goes, woo! And skirts right up inside there. Beautiful job right there by the Panthers on their first drive down the field.
Kick is up.
The kick is up, and it's to the concession stand. Goal!
Enrique Juarez! And after that extra point, your Stigler Panthers 7 and the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs 6.
We have a 10-person watch party in Maryland.
What's up, Maryland? What's up?
Woo! So, hey, answering right back, driving down the field,
Yes,
we
sir.
said, hey, we might not be able to stop you, but can you
Stop us.
stop us?
And the difference between us and you is we can make our extra points.
And on top of that, there was no yellow flags on us on that first drive.
Well, we talked about at the beginning of the game, Ryan, how one of the things that Stigler had to do following that Westville game was clean up the penalties. It seems like every other play last week there was some kind of flag being thrown.
Right.
And we can see starting this game, Stigler has done a great job. Coach Rise must have really worked hard with his team this past week.
And you know, they got a big crowd behind them. They're hearing it.
Senior night,
It's
man.
senior night. There's boys. I mean, we've got 18 seniors on the football team.
Enrique Juarez set to kick the ball.
I'd find that target over here again and get another muff.
Number 22, Alex Newell, sit back to receive.
Big kick to 22 again.
He able to catch it this time. Grayson Gilmore set back. Ridge McClary
Nice job right there.
brought down at about the 25-yard line.
I loved how they pursued down there. You know, Gilmore went to the outside, pushed it back over, and he had Ridge, and, you know, he had number 12. That's Will Rose right there on the tackle.
So now, Ryan, the second possession by the Bulldogs here of this game. Panthers look to make some adjustments, try to keep the ball in front of them. No big plays.
Number 70 over here has got to be coming in at close to 300 pounds.
He's a big boy.
On the right tackle. He's a big dude.
I'd be running behind him.
Quarterback keeper. Ooh, Lakin Bass, the wall! Says no. You see how the Panthers are flying the ball? They're just flying so fast they're running into each other.
Hey, they were so anxious on that play, they tackled each other.
That's what they hit them.
Hey, tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sherwood Chiropractic and
Snap,
something.
crackle, pop.
Yes, what'd you say?
Snap, crackle, and pop.
Go by there and see Marty or Chance. They open even on Saturdays up to noon. And also something printed. Appreciate you guys for supporting Panther Vision and Panther Athletics.
Doing a fabulous job. Was there a flag on the play?
You see that? All right, something's going on the field here. I don't know what. I didn't see a flag.
Well, they're talking about what they're going to eat after the game.
Oh, okay.
There's not a whole lot open here, Stigler, so it's McDonald's, fellas. I'm sorry.
Yeah, we closed. I mean, it's closed down.
Talking to our coach. You ain't talking to their coach. It must be on him.
Personal foul against Lincoln Christian. Oh, sportsmanlike conduct.
So it's going to be offsetting penalties
Right.
against both teams there.
No, they're moving them back. They got the personal foul. They called it sportsmanlike, but the personal foul is going to stick, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like it. I know there's refs out here that
That's
watch
why
it.
they make the big bucks.
I know there's refs that watch
Wait,
this.
help me out here. He ran back.
I don't know if we're going. I don't know what we're doing here.
He ran back and then he come back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I can't comment on this. So I don't.
I would have thought that, for those of you that are watching out in Panther Nation, maybe you know the officiating game better, but what it looked like to me is they walked off Lincoln Christian's penalty and then walked off Stigler's penalty and we
put the ball
and put it right back where we started.
Okay, all right.
That makes sense.
And it's still first down, I guess.
Yep, still first down and 10, but it's not 10 yards to go.
Quarterback keeper there being pursued on the outside. Braden Drury that time meeting number 5.
Hey, he did a good job sticking with them and rolling them down. Hey, we'll take their short yardage all day. Those long passes, that's not what we don't want that.
That's right.
Make them earn it.
Everything underneath.
Everything underneath. Keep everything in front of you underneath. Fly to the ball. Be athletic.
Junior Jordan Marsh with the reception.
Jace Winkle, number 66, has got his hands full. Sophomore gets that big number 70 there.
Speed on size. Quarterback keeper right there.
Oh,
Dylan Hodges on the play.
Dylan the man Hodges on the backside says no.
That's going to be a loss of a few yards on the play there, Ryan. It's going to be second down for the Bulldogs. 4 minutes, 51 seconds remaining here in the first quarter with your Panthers leading 7-6.
See, that's I mean, you got Dylan coming from one side and all his speed. You turn around, you got Martin Herrick coming from the opposite side. You got Bruce in the middle. They don't want to run the middle.
So a loss of 2 on the play, 2nd and 12. Dylan Hodges on the outside again. Handoff number 14 to the outside.
He'll be tackled.
Lakin Bass.
Lakin Bass and looks like Morgan Jones on the tackle.
He got the 2 yards back. Got a hurt player down on the field. Timeout.
That's my kid.
We're going to go for a commercial break, folks, and we'll be right back with you.
Cannon Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler. Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health aid. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers!
Haskell County family, friends, supporters, this is your Sheriff, Tim Turner, thanking you for allowing me to remain your Haskell County Sheriff. My family and I also want to thank you for the outpour of support that you've given us over the past week as I was in the hospital battling COVID-19. As I'm getting better and on the mends, I ask that you keep our community in your prayers. I ask that you keep my staff, the Stigler Police Department staff, and others who are battling this serious infection in your prayers. As a community, we come together, we gather together, and we stay together, and we pray together for healing over all of our employees in our community that's suffering this infection. Again, folks, I appreciate you allowing me to be your sheriff for the next 4 years. And I promise you, we will continue to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and we will continue to provide the safety we have with honesty, dignity, and integrity for the next 4 years. Thank you, Haskell County.
All right, folks, we're back. Sophomore Keegan Good got a little banged up there on the play. Able to walk off of the field. Looked like something maybe on his leg. It's good to see him able to walk off the field. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Bulldogs. Big time tackle there by a host of Panthers behind the line of scrimmage. And that screenplay there wasn't going anywhere on the play. So after a loss of 3 yards by the Bulldogs, it's going to be 4th down and 12.
It'll be 4th down.
Punt is up. Braden Drury back to receive. Receive at about the 20-yard line. Spin move able to fall forward for a couple yards, and the Panthers are going to take over 1st down there from about the 23, 24-yard line. So after the opening drive by the Bulldogs, the Panthers were able on their 2nd drive to slow that momentum down, and now the Panthers have an opportunity to respond and go up even further than the 7-6 lead. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you tonight by Cooks and Hills Electric and Dunn Ford. You go in there and see Brian or Brandon, one of them fellas over there, even Kermit, make them a reasonable offer, man, and it's a done deal. Ridge McClary with the handoff to the outside, cuts back to the inside, brought that at about the 33-yard line. It's going to be a gain of about 8 yards on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Panthers. Senior Ridge McClary has about 4 carries tonight, folks, and has probably close to 80, 90 yards already. Big night to this point for the senior running back. Darren Maines in shotgun formation. Hand off to Ridge again to the outside. Cuts back. There's going to be a couple flags there on the play.
He's up about 7 or 8 more yards. There are a few flags on the field.
It's going to be a hold, it looks like, against Stigler, as well as probably a personal foul. So it's going to be 2 penalties. And after talking about them being penalty free on the first drive, they kick it. They start off here on this 2nd drive with 2 penalties. There's the hold. And then there's the personal foul. Well, check that. I thought the personal foul was against Stigler, but it was the holding against Stigler and the personal foul against the Bulldogs. And as a result of that, it's going to offset. And we're going to replay the 2nd down. Second down and 1 from the 33-yard line. Zane Odom, shotgun formation. Braden Drury, motion. Drops back to pass it. Passes up. Grayson Gilmore. Passes received. Big time catch right there in double coverage. And that, my friend, is good enough for a Stigler Panther. First down, brought to you by Brandon's Detailing Car Wash. Look at this replay brought by the Health and Wellness double team. Somehow, senior Grayson Gilmore jumps up in the middle of two defenders and secures the catch for Stigler Panther. First down. That, my friends, could be the play of the ball game. We got a lot of football left to play, but that could be the play of the game right there by senior Grayson Gilmore. Darren Maines back in, shotgun formation. Grayson Gilmore in motion. There's a.
Looks like we're going to have a false start against the Panthers at about 5.
What's false start against the Panthers? So it's going to be a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and 15 from around the 37-yard line. Senior Darren Maines sets to check back in. Motion by Grayson Gilmore. That's going to be motion again against the Panthers.
False start once again on the Panthers.
So after the big reception there by Grayson Gilmore, the Panthers began to shoot themselves in the foot with 2 false starts in a row. And so now it's going to be first down and 20. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by the Dugout and Advanced Pools and Backyards here in Stigler. There remains with the pass. Oh! Hey, the crowd wanted an unsportsmanlike conduct, but I had to give Lake Bass the Acting of the Year award on that one. It was a good one. Hey, trying to draw the flag, do what you got to take to get that first down, son. So it's going to be 2nd down and 20. 2nd down and 20 for the Panthers from about the 40-yard line. Zane Odom drops back, passes up. A little miscommunication there on the play. Grayson stopped on the play, thinking the pass was going to be there. Zane threw it as he was going to do a hitch play and flies over the head of the defender and the receiver. So it's going to be 3rd and a long 20 here for the Panthers. Darren Maines checks back in, folks. Those of you that are watching the game tonight, you're going to see that quite often throughout the game between quarterback Zane Odom and quarterback Darren Maines. Pass falls incomplete, hits the hands of Grayson Gilmore at about the 40-yard line. It wouldn't have been good enough for the 4th down, but many of us that watch Grayson knows that he can do a lot with those feet and legs and could have very well been a first down. So the Panthers are going to look to, we'll see if they'll go for it. It's a long 4th and 20, or if they'll punt the football. Looks like they're going to punt the football. Braden Drury drops back. Oh! Fake punt on the play. He had Braden Drury wide open at the 20-yard line, but just overshoots him just a little bit. And with that said, the Bulldogs will take over 1st down and 10 from the 41-yard line. But, you know, in a ball game like this, folks, when you got a battle of 2 unbeaten teams playing for the district championship here, you got to pull out all your stops. We've seen Coach Rice do that tonight, so it doesn't surprise us to see him do the fake punt there on that play. Max Brown, quarterback, hands off number 14, going to gain a couple yards on the play. Stigler, ever since that first drive of the ball game, has done a really good job sealing the edge there and not allowing number 14, Chase Hudson, to get very far. So it's going to be 2nd down and 7. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shelley's Cafe and Casey Marlott, CPA here in Stigler. Shout out to both those folks. Appreciate you guys supporting Panther Vision. Quarterback keeper on the play. Pass complete to number 7 there to the outside. Senior wide receiver, Colby Caddis. And that's going to be good for a Bulldog first down, a gain of about 8 on the play. But as we said all throughout this ball game so far, we said the Panthers have got to keep the ball in front of them, and they did a really good job because number 5 there, Jordan Marsh, who had the big touchdown reception, was shooting down the field that time. But Stigler did a great job containing him and forced the quarterback to go short. Quarterback keeper there on the play. Cuts to the outside. Braden Drury there, along with senior Grayson Gilmore, but he's going to have about a 14, maybe 15-yard gain. It's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs.
Braden Drury. Another first down for the Bulldogs.
It's going to be the last play of the first quarter. Handoff right up the middle. Number 14 on the play. Gets to the outside. Tackled by Mr. Morgan. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter with your Stigler Panthers 7 and the visiting Lincoln Christian Bulldogs 6. And we'll be back right after this commercial.
523 children waiting on forever families, 7,958 children in DHS custody, 910 foster families needed in 2019. One we are waiting on. You! Be a foster parent today with home-based services. Offices in Stigler, Claremore, and McAllister. Like us on Facebook or call our office at 918-967-8223.
All right, folks, we're back here live at Panther Stadium with your Panthers 7 along with the 6 for the Bulldogs. It's going to be first down, or check that, second down and 5 from about the 30-yard line. Quarterback Max Brown at the shotgun formation. Quarterback keeper on the play, drops back. Pass intercepted by number 7, Grayson Gilmore. And once again, the senior defensive back comes up big, this time on the defensive side of the ball. Replays brought to you by the Health and Wellness Center. You'll see it right here. Goes up for the interception. Big time interception there for the senior. Big time play, folks, right there. Big time players make big time plays in big time games. You see what I'm saying? Hey, help us like, share this video with your friends and help get Panther Vision out there so more folks can watch tonight. What's up? Rich McClary with the carry. That's going to be a good gain on the play. And it looks good enough. Let me see, folks. I don't want to false alarm. Nope, it's going to be second down, but it was a good gain on the play. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Chicken, as well as Woods Insurance Agency. Sure appreciate it. Clock.
Ryan, leave his phone up there.
And he keeps the ball. And he's going to get to the 15-yard line for a Panther first
And that's going to be
down.
good enough for a Stigler Panther. First down, brought to you tonight by Brandon's Detail and Car Wash, window tinting. You need your car clean, need windows tinted. So it's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 15-yard line. The twirly bird up the middle. It's going to be maybe a short gain on the play. I'm going to say there's no gain. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers.
2nd down and 10.
Darren Main set back, shotgun formation. Grayson Gilmore in motion. Hand off to Grayson Gilmore to the outside. Cuts back to the outside again. Ran to about the 25-yard line. It's going to be about an 8-9 yard gain on the play for the Panthers.
He's almost to the 25. Well, he is at the 25. And he's going to be just about a half a yard short of the first.
So it's going to be 3rd down and about a half a yard for the Panthers. Beautiful night here at Panther Stadium for football. Must snap on the play. Recovered there by Darren Maines. And that's going to be a loss on the play of about 4 yards. And so now instead of having a 4th and very short, it's going to be 4th and 4 for the Panthers. And we'll see what Coach Rice does. We saw last play, they punted or fake punted, check that. But being on this end of the field, I would think that they would punt the ball to the Bulldogs. And the ball is going to be down there at about the 37-yard line. And it's from there that the Bulldogs will take over 1st and 10. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sherwood Chiropractic and Something Printed. I want to give a shout out to both those companies, both those businesses for supporting Panther Athletics and Panther Vision. Big run there by number 1, Max Brown. Brought down at about the 50-yard line by senior Grayson Gilmore. Folks, we want you to pay close attention tonight. Somewhere between the 4-minute mark and the close of the 2nd quarter, we're going to be asking a question. And if you get that answered right, we've got some special giveaways we're going to give to you tonight. Max Brown with the carry. Helmet comes off as Lakin Bass, senior corner, brings him down at about the 39-yard line. So it's going to be a gain of about 8 yards on the play. 9 yards, so it's going to make it 2nd down and 1. Max Brown had to come out for a play because his helmet came off. Quarterback keeper there to the outside, number 14, Chase Hudson, senior quarterback. It's going to be good for a 1st down, and like that, Max Brown checks back in at quarterback. As I was saying a moment ago, somewhere between the 4-minute mark and the end of this second quarter, we're going to be asking a question, and whoever can answer it correctly first will win a special giveaway tonight. What's quarterback keeper there on the play? Dylan Hodges sneaks into the backfield. But our giveaway, the first half giveaway, is going to be a Panther Vision Cup. It's a really awesome cup, donated by AV Decal. And I'm telling you, it's a pretty awesome cup. We'll show you a picture of it here at halftime, but you'll have to be able to get this answer. You have to be able to answer this question correctly first. What did I call it? My bad. Not AV Decals, it's AV Vinyls. Wow. I'm trying to see who that was in the backfield there. Morgan Jones swarmed to the backfield. He's able to get a couple yards on the play, but it's going to be third down and 6 for the Bulldogs. 6 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second quarter. Back wide open, number 5 there in the middle of the field. He's going to cross the first down marker, and that's going to be a first down for the Bulldogs. Junior wide receiver Jordan Marsh with the reception. Hand off again, number 14, Chase Hudson. Big hit on the play, but not before he was able to get the first down. So that's going to be another first down for the Bulldogs. One of the things we're seeing here on the field is that Stigler's working hard to keep everything in front of them after giving up that big touchdown play. And sometimes you're going to get things like that happen when you do that. But we'll settle for that and hopefully put a big beat stop right here. Dylan Hodges with the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Number 14 there. Chase Hudson never could get started for the senior. Jumped in the backfield and laid some wood.
Loss on that play to bring it second down and goal.
You've heard us call the name Dylan Hodges and Grayson Gilmore a lot tonight. These two seniors are flying all over the place. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Still going. Hit by Morgan Jones and dragging a few Panthers. Going to be a good gain on the play. That's going to be another first down.
2-yard line.
So we are at the 4-minute mark, and the question for the night is who holds the career passing touchdowns for the Stigler Panther? Who and how many touchdowns? Carry there by number 14, Chase Hudson, and he's got the touchdown. And with 3 minutes, 48 seconds remaining, the Bulldogs get on the board once again. More than likely, after missing the extra point on the first kick, they'll go for 2 here on this play. Once again, the question was, which Stigler Panther from the year 1976 to our present day holds the most touchdown passes thrown? Not received, but thrown. So we're looking for the quarterback who holds the all-time passing touchdown record. We need his name and how many touchdowns. First person to answer that correctly on the bottom of the screen here will win the cup. And to go for the 2-point conversion, but it's not going to go anywhere. And the Panthers drag him down, and the extra point is incomplete. Once again, Panther fans, we are looking for the player, his name, who holds the all-time passing touchdown record. We need his name and how many touchdowns he's thrown. That goes all the way from the year 1976 to 2020. You have until halftime. Whoever answers it first on our screen, you are a winner of an awesome Panther Vision mug made by, what's the name of the company again? It's a tumbler. I'm sorry. Jeremy Vales, won't you just do the announcing? I'll do the computer, you do the announcing. How about that? It's a tumbler, folks. I didn't even know there was a difference between a tumbler and a cup.
Hey,
Drink
can
out
I
of
have
it.
a say on that? No, I don't think he needs to do announcing.
Okay, what is it, a tumbler, a cup? It's all the same
They
thing.
call it a tumbler.
But it's a cup.
It's a cup.
Okay, it's a cup with a lid on it.
It's a cup with a lid.
So, it's a cup with a lid. And it's made by WDAV.
WDAV. Allison's going to kill you.
I'm playing Allison. It is made by AV Vinyls here at Stigler. Allison Vales, so awesome. Get this cup. We're going to show it to you here at halftime. Well, it's right over here. It's an awesome cup. I kind of wish I could win it if I didn't know the answer. And there goes the kick up. Zane Odom to the outside. Going to be brought down at about the 30-yard line, and it's from there that the Panthers are going to take over first down and 10.
I think we have a winner right now.
Do we have a winner?
We do. I'm just saying we have a.
Okay, check ahead though.
I think it's the first one. It is.
Well, I saw another name, but the name wasn't correct.
It's going to be on them. Hey, they got a personal foul on them, probably.
But you asked the what? How many touchdowns?
Yeah, you got to have the name and how many touchdowns.
I don't think we have. Let me see that again. I don't know. Hey.
So there's going to be a penalty there on the Bulldogs, unsportsmanlike contact, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
Is that going to be good enough for first down?
It's going to be. I've been having to do them all by myself, man.
Now you know how I felt.
I had to do it all by
I
myself.
did it for like weeks.
So you should double my pay for this week.
That's the first down.
Yeah. How's Keegan?
Keegan is, hey, I'll tell you what, he'll be all right. Just a little big stone bruise on the kneecap. We're going to work it out and get back in the game, hopefully.
Bruce Engle to the outside.
Takes a low shot there, number 7, right at the kneecap.
So remember, when you're answering this question, you got to have the name and how many touchdowns. How many is the record that he threw for?
The name and how many. Where'd you get a sausage link at? That wasn't there when I left. Okay. All right. Hey. Nice shot right there from Darren Maines to number 15, Lakin Bass. Panthers moving down the field with 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the first half. Allison says it's a 30-ounce cup. It's a 30-ounce tumbler cup.
30-ounce tumbler. It's not a 30-ounce. It's a tumbler and a cup.
I've heard of like the Ryder Cup, the Winston Cup, but I've never heard of the tumbler cup.
Well, so I was right and Jeremy was right. He called it a tumbler.
Don't say that out loud.
Allison calls it a tumbler cup.
Hey, I tell you what though, it is good to have old Timmy Turner back in the booth with us tonight.
I know, man. Oh, brother.
What are we looking at? Oh, there we go. We're going to measure.
He's a little bit short there,
A little
folks.
bit shy. I mean, did they really need to get the sticks?
So, Ryan, this 4-down territory right here. This 4-down territory. Stigler's 9-0. Lincoln Christian 8-0. We're playing for the district championship right here. We're going to go for it. I know it's 3rd down, but it's 4-down territory. I know. I'm watching. We got the grammar police over here, folks.
Yeah, we get the ball at halftime because we deferred. Handle Bruce.
Engle.
He's going to get that first down. He's going to get it forward progress. Stop. Blow the whistle already.
Hey,
But guess what, Brian?
What, Jason?
That's good for a Stigler Panther. First down brought to you by Brandon's Detail Windows and Car Wash.
We got to get Timmy to do some growls. You look good in that red hat, though. I'm going to say, look good with that panther on that head.
Hey, it's good to have old Timmy back. He won the election. He's hanging with the boys tonight. Bringing fireworks.
Braden motion, Torterberg. Darren goes the pass. Keeps it. Breaks some tackles. Going to get back to about the yard. Well, fight forward about a yard.
I think, Ryan, if he would have cut to the left there, he maybe could have got you.
What was the, I mean, you're going to have to keep up with this.
Dude, I can't do everything now.
I mean, I'm just saying.
You got the new.
I don't have the other thing. You have the sheet.
All right, hold on, folks. We're looking. Ryan, you call the game.
I'll call the game.
Now, I will say this, based off what I'm looking at, there are a couple people that have gotten it right,
Okay.
the name right, but they haven't got the touchdowns right.
Pass intended for number 7, Grayson Gilmore. Missed by Zane.
Did you hear what I said there?
So you've got the name right.
Someone had, I'm not going to say who, but someone has the name right, but they're way off on the touchdowns.
Okay. All right. Folks, you got to figure it out.
Way off on the touchdown, somebody's right on the name.
Hey, Richard Lane sounded like a Wildcat when you did it. Rich, he called you out.
I mean, I bleed red nowadays.
He bleeds red now.
All right, it's going to be 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. At about the 44-yard line, shotgun formation. We got a timeout on the field by the Panthers. Coach Rise didn't like what he saw there. So we're going to break for commercial with 1 minute and 42 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Advanced Pools and Backyards is a family-owned and operated full-service pool store in Stigler, Oklahoma. When it comes to football season, lay back and relax in a Viking spa next to your very own outdoor kitchen, featuring a bowl grill and premium Luxcraft furniture. APB can help you stay cool next summer with their lineup of above-ground pools from Wilbar, Trevi, and Cornelius, or a vinyl liner in-ground pool custom-built for you. Go by Advanced Pools and Backyards today to start designing your own backyard paradise. And don't forget to keep up with their news and sales on Facebook. Go Panthers!
All right, folks, we're back here. 3rd down and 9 for the Panthers. Darren Main, the senior quarterback, is in at shotgun formation with Ridge McClary sit to his side. Going to be no motion on the play.
Tunnel screen, tried to get through there. Gonna get stopped.
That was a good tackle there on the play there by number 23, Cooper Lancaster. And we have seen that play, Ryan, numerous times for the Panthers go for a touchdown. And the Bulldogs played good defense there on that play.
There's a minute and 22 seconds left, I think. Well, I don't know.
If I'm Coach Rise, I go for it, man. You're 9-0, playing against an 8-0 team. It's for the district championship.
Yeah, but we're still in the first. They're still in the first.
I know that. We get the ball back, though. Our defense, for the most part, has held them. We know they don't have a field goal kicker.
Call the timeout right before it's a penalty.
Maybe even let it. Well, where we go? Hey, Coach Rise, we call him Coach Wise for a reason.
Yeah.
So he's going to get a game plan together, and we're going to come right back after commercial, and we'll see what Coach got there up his sleeve.
Haskell County family, friends, supporters, this is your Sheriff, Tim Turner, thanking you for allowing me to remain your Haskell County Sheriff. My family and I also want to thank you for the outpour of support that you've given us over the past week as I was in the hospital battling COVID-19. As I'm getting better and on the mends, I ask that you keep our community in your prayers. I ask that you keep my staff, the Stigler Police Department staff, and others who are battling this serious infection in your prayers. As a community, we come together, we gather together, and we stay together, and we pray together for healing over all of our employees in our community that's suffering this infection. Again, folks, I appreciate you allowing me to be your sheriff for the next 4 years. And I promise you, we will continue to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and we will continue to provide the safety we have with honesty, dignity.
All right, folks, we're back here, and the Panthers are going to go for it on 4th and 9 with a minute left here in the second quarter. Zane looks back to Coach Rise.
No pass interference there? No pass interference as he's trying to come through? Bruce was telling him to get it to him earlier, but he just couldn't get it. He kept rolling out. He feeling the pressure.
That's hard.
That's hard. He's moving, you know, opposite direction.
Well, he's throwing back across his body. That's a tough pass to make for anybody. And the Panthers are going to turn over on downs. Now, Ryan, the key here, though, do not give up the big play. They're going to start 1st and 10, the Bulldogs, that is, on the 44-yard line. But you got to keep the ball in front. Don't get burned. And enter into half down just 12-7.
Dylan Hodges almost had the quarterback. He's hard to get a hold of him, man. You get your hands on him, you got to bring him down. Well, we got Preston Spears here.
He hurt it. Looked like he hurt his ankle a little bit there on the play.
So you're trying to run it off right
see,
there.
that's what I'm talking about right there.
Run it off. There you go.
We ain't got time for no injuries. So after the 9-yard gain, it's going to be 2nd down for the Bulldogs.
They're going to take a timeout.
They have 2 remaining. We want to give a shout out real quick, if it's all right, folks, to Cooks and Hills Electric. Appreciate all those folks over there. They're working hard. Many of their linemen, Ryan, right now is over on the west part of the state, still helping with all the outages from the ice storm that came here just not too long ago. So shout out to those guys for working hard, even in communities that they don't live in. And Dunn Ford here in Stigler.
Man, I'm going to see Brian about a truck.
Yeah.
I think he can. I'm going to make him a reasonable offer.
And you know what? If you do that, what's going to happen?
It should be a done deal.
It'll be a done deal.
I mean, I'll drive off of the lot like tomorrow.
Do it.
I mean, hook it up, Brian Amos.
Hey, Brian Amos don't mess around over there, folks.
Second one for the Bulldogs. Or should I say the Boston College Eagles.
They look like it. Quarterback keeper to the outside. He's looking to keep it. Ridge McClary tracks him down and going to bring it down at about the 46-yard line. It's going to be close to the 1st down.
This is going to be 34 seconds left. And this is going to be the longest 34 seconds because they're going to try to, whatever they do, not give up the big home run hit.
Well, and the Bull, I almost called them the Eagles after you saying that. The Bulldogs.
The Bull Eagles?
They're going to call another timeout. They have 1 timeout remaining here. Folks, we also want to give a shout out to the dugout.
Casey Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm tell you what, embroidered, hooked us up with some jackets and some beanies.
That's right.
Good job.
Appreciate Casey and her team over there, as well as APB, which stands for Advanced Pool and Backyard. Folks, I know it's getting cold. I know you're not thinking about a swimming pool.
Keegan needs a hot tub. Do you think you can hook him up?
Hey, go see Theo.
Okay. I'm gonna
see Theo because they're going to give you really good deals on jacuzzis. And, man, hey, go see them over there off of Main Street here in Stigler.
The 3rd and 1. There it is. Jace Winkle is going to slow up, and then they're going to get tackled in the backfield right there. Dylan Hodges comes up to clean it up, and that's what we need right there.
Big time play there. Mr. Winkle's in the house.
Hey, that's 6'3", 225 pounds. That's all muscle out there.
Yes, sir. And it's going to be 4th down for the Bulldogs. We still got, hey, Ryan, we still got folks. They're getting the name right, but you're off on the touchdowns. I know it's a hard one, but it's going to be worth it.
It'll be worth it.
It's going to be worth it, I'm telling you.
So, Lincoln Christian's going to take their last timeout with 3 seconds left on the clock.
So you know what that means?
They're going deep.
Hail Mary.
Hail to the Mary, going deep.
Machiavelli.
Is Keegan okay? I think he'll be all right.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shelley's Cafe here in Stigler, home of the best hamburger, cheeseburger, bacon burger.
It's
and
good.
if you want breakfast,
Home
go
fries?
get you home fried. Today they had buffet. Listen to this, folks. I know these folks. People in Boston's gonna want to come all the way to Stigler because they had all you could eat catfish, all you could eat chicken, fried chicken.
That watch party in Maryland probably never had catfish like they do in the
fried
South.
chicken.
Ooh,
Fried chicken.
oh.
I'm telling y'all,
Shelly.
buffet. And Sheriff Tim Turner bought it for me. He's a good guy.
I was on a bucket truck all day painting. Nobody came and brought me nothing.
Sorry, we were thinking about you.
Of course not, Jeremy.
Who holds the all-time touchdown passing record? What
And
quarterback?
how
What's his
many?
name and how many touchdowns?
He's down. He's down. He's down. That's the quarter. That's a half.
So that's going to be the end of the first half with your Stigler Panthers trailing 7 with the Lincoln Christian Bobcats. Or what are they, the Bobcats?
The what?
Bulldogs.
Bobcats?
You got me messed up, man. You got me
Eagle
messed
Bobcat?
up. Yeah, you got me. Anyway, hey, we want you to stay tuned for the halftime show. We want you to stay tuned for the halftime show for the band. It's going to be marching here on senior night. And we'll be looking for that right answer to the question. Matter of fact, we're going to give you a visual on the camera here in just a moment, folks. Remember, we're looking for the name of the quarterback and how many touchdowns he threw that is the record, most time touchdowns for Stigler. Answer in the comments. First person to answer it, you win a tumbler. We're going to show you. It's a tumbler cup, y'all.
Please welcome to the field. The sound of Stigler, the Stigler High School Marching Band. The band is under the direction of Brian and Colette Stanley. The color guard instructor is Randy Stuckey and Billy Bishop. And the band is under field direction of Flair Autry. The color guard captain is Natalie Robertson. Tonight's performance is sponsored by Stigler Milling Company, Farmer State Bank, Stigler Home Center, Stigler Health and Wellness Center. Tonight, in honor of the senior band members, the band will perform song selections chosen by the senior band members. The song titles are Blinding Lights, a song made popular by The Weeknd, and Kelly Ocho, a song segment from a former Shades of Latin marching show. Drum Major Claire Autry, is your band ready? And now the sound of Stigler. band will perform their second number, Cali Ocho, featuring the Color Guard Ensemble. The Color Guard recently performed for a second time as an ensemble and received a superior rating at the OSSAA state competition in Panama. Also receiving superior ratings were solos Natalie Robertson, Sydney Stevens, and Daley Sloan, and trio Mackenzie Hall, Bailey Hudspeth, and Channing Shelton. We want to recognize one more time our senior band members. We'll ask that you please hold your applause until we've announced the final senior member. Hunter Amos, Kason Amos, Alexis Bird, Gracie Bratton, Kobe Bush, Gabby Chapman, Bailey Hudspeth, Jagger Mantooth, Christopher Morris, Matthew Morris, Caitlin Oliver, sorry about that, Natalie Robertson, Brianna Starkey, Morgan Stout, Madeline Tolbert, and Maddie Webster.
Haskell County family, friends, supporters, this is your Sheriff, Tim Turner, thanking you for allowing me to remain your Haskell County Sheriff. My family and I also want to thank you for the outpour of support that you've given us over the past week as I was in the hospital battling COVID-19. As I'm getting better and on the mends, I ask that you keep our community in your prayers. I ask that you keep my staff, the Stigler Police Department staff, and others who are battling this serious infection in your prayers. As a community, we come together, we gather together, and we stay together, and we pray together for healing over all of our employees in our community that's suffering this infection. Again, folks, I appreciate you allowing me to be your sheriff for the next 4 years. And I promise you, we will continue to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and we will continue to provide the safety we have with honesty, dignity, and integrity for the next 4 years. Thank you, Haskell County.
Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health aide. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers! Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler.
Advanced Pools and Backyards is a family-owned and operated full-service pool store in Stigler, Oklahoma. When it comes to football season, lay back and relax in a Viking spa next to your very own outdoor kitchen, featuring a bowl grill and premium Luxcraft furniture. APB can help you stay cool next summer with their lineup of above-ground pools from Wilbar, Trevi, and Cornelius, or a vinyl liner in-ground pool custom-built for you. Go by Advanced Pools and Backyards today to start designing your own backyard paradise. And don't forget to keep up with their news and sales on Facebook. Go Panthers!
Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler. Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health aide. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers!
523 children waiting on forever families. 7,958 children in DHS custody, 910 foster families needed in 2019. One we are waiting on. You. Be a foster parent today with home-based services. Offices in Stigler, Claremore, and McAllister. Like us on Facebook or call our office at 918-967-8223.
Haskell County family, friends, supporters, this is your Sheriff, Tim Turner, thanking you for allowing me to remain your Haskell County Sheriff. My family and I also want to thank you for the outpour of support that you've given us over the past week as I was in the hospital battling COVID-19. As I'm getting better and on the mends, I ask that you keep our community in your prayers. I ask that you keep my staff, the Stigler Police Department staff, and others who are battling this serious infection in your prayers. As a community, we come together, we gather together, and we stay together, and we pray together for healing over all of our employees in our community that's suffering this infection. Again, folks, I appreciate you allowing me to be your sheriff for the next 4 years. And I promise you, we will continue to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, and we will continue to provide the safety we have with honesty, dignity, and integrity for the next 4 years. Thank you, Haskell County.
Advanced Pools and Backyards is a family-owned and operated full-service pool store in Stigler, Oklahoma. When it comes to football season, lay back and relax in a Viking spa next to your very own outdoor kitchen, featuring a bowl.
All right, folks, right here, we're going to announce the winner of this beautiful cup right here by Vanna White.
Vanna White Curson.
Mm-hmm.
That's my lovely wife.
So the winner,
smile
though,
at the camera, Kylie. Display it. No, the camera. There you go.
There. Where's my
Now,
phone?
who made this cup right here?
Allison Bales.
Allison Bales.
And it's called a
Tumbler.
tumbler cup.
Tumbler cup. Okay.
Okay. Now, the winner tonight, a lot of you folks got the young man's name right, but where you struggled was getting how many touchdown passes he had. But the winner, who was the winner, Ryan?
The winner is going to be Pam Ferretti. Pam Ferretti is the winner of the cup.
The quarterback, what's the quarterback's name?
Jared Radford.
65 touchdowns passes is the record for the Panthers. And so shout out to Pam. Thanks for playing along with us. You're the winner of the tumbler. If you're at the ball game tonight, you can come up here to the Panther Vision booth, and we got it here for you. If not, just shoot us an inbox, and we'll make arrangements to get it to you. Stay tuned for the second half.
We do have another giveaway.
Yes, and we're going to do that here in the last part of the fourth quarter. Where's Vanna White go?
Vanna White. Vanna White Curson. Hey, Kylie Curson, will you hold this up for me?
Somebody found some cash found in the bleachers.
Now, this is what we're going to give away in the second half. It's the Panther, Stigler Panther.
And Gary Ballinger.
Gary Ballinger.
Sergeant Gary Ballinger. So I like to call him Sarge.
Yep.
Has made that beautiful license plate.
Yep. And we're going to ask a question in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter? Well, before the fourth quarter.
Yes. The last 4 minutes of the third quarter.
The last 4 minutes of the third quarter.
Yeah, we're going to announce that, and whoever answers correctly in the comments.
Yep.
Got to be 100% right, though. Can't be halfway right.
That's right.
Thank you, Vanna.
Thank you, Vanna.
receive the ball to begin the second half.
All right, folks, we're live back here at Panther Stadium. Grayson Gilmore, Ridge McClary, and Bruce Engel are at about the 13-yard line set to receive as we get this second half started off. There's the kick. Bruce set back to receive at about the 15-yard line, cuts back at the 20, inside, brought down at about the 24-yard line, and it's from there that the Panthers will start 1st and 10.
Takes the kickoff.
Zane Odom starts the second half at quarterback, shotgun formation. Hand off to Ridge McClary. He cuts back. There's going to be a flag on the play there. 2 flags on the play.
4 yards. There is a flag in the backfield.
It looks like it may be holding against the Panthers.
Holding against the Panthers.
So that's going to be a 10-yard penalty. It's going to remain 1st down. And from the first play of scrimmage of the second half, we got a penalty. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Chicken here in Stigler, as well as Wood Insurance Agency. We appreciate Justin and his support, as well as Charlie's Chicken, giving us the opportunity to bring this broadcast to you live from Panther Stadium tonight. Darren Maines set in the shotgun formation, motion Bruce Engel.
Maines steps back. You've got plenty of time in the pocket. You don't have to break through. Tackle. That's something you got to throw away right there. You know what I mean?
He held just a little bit too long there, Ryan.
Because you're losing yards, you just got to try to do whatever you can.
That's a play there. You just got to throw and live to play another down there, man. So after that loss, it's going to be 2nd down, probably 30 yards to go.
Second down, we'll say about 27 yards to go.
Right here, Ryan, you got to think not big chunks of yards. Let's get half of it here. Toss play to Bruce Engel up the middle. Brought down at about the 12-yard line. It's going to be about a 3-yard gain maybe on the play. It's going to be 3rd and long for the Panthers.
This might be another time for Rise to, kind of put one of those little trickery plays up. See what we can get. So 3rd and 22 for the Panthers.
Darren Maines in, drops back. Pass intended for Grayson Gilmore. He was open, Ryan, just the pass was a little bit low there and couldn't quite get his hands underneath the ball, and so the Panthers are going to have to punt.
Yeah, Darren was on the move right there trying to thread a needle.
He got caught throwing off that back leg there and couldn't get enough, enough oomph.
Yeah, not oomph. Not enough area underneath the ball there. Looks like Darren will be back to punt. Then we didn't get tackled right there by Dylan Hodges.
Ball kick to Panther back.
So, you know, hey, Ryan, if you're going to have to punt, that's what you want to do. Kind of flip the field on a little bit. What was that's about a, I don't know, man, what, about a 45-yard punt?
Yeah, maybe a little more, you know, with the bobble too, because he picked it back up.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sherwood Chiropractic and Something Printed. Shout out to both those folks for supporting Panther Vision tonight.
Man, go get all your Stigler athletic gear right there. Something printed with Amber and Haley.
Gonna be a quarterback pass there to the edge.
He does a good job of like trying to hand it off and getting the receiver or the defensive backs to read him on a handoff so that his receivers can release and try to get open.
Pass complete to senior wideout Grant Case. It's going to be a gain of 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7 for the Bulldogs. Quarterback keeper cuts back to the inside. It'll be brought down on the other side, about the 48, 49 yard line. Short gain on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down and 4. Big 3rd down play here as we begin this 3rd quarter.
Right here's what we need, like you said, flip the field on them. Come on, figure it out. Looking for what formation they're going to get into. What's their number?
I see Morgan Jones right there on that Jordan Marsh junior wide receiver. Pass is complete. Number 22, Alex Newell, senior running back. That's going to be good for a Bulldog 1st down.
Bulldogs inside Panther territory. Ball on the Panther 38.
Let's go, D-line! Let's go, D-line!
Trying to get the defensive line fired up.
Pass complete.
Morgan Jones throws down the receiver, number 7.
But not before he was able to get that 1st down.
Number 11, Morgan Jones. There'll be another 1st down for the Bulldogs.
I tell you what, though, right now, you know, the score of the game and the way the Panthers are playing, though, it's kind of a good deal. Usually we get blown out. Not tonight. They're making it a ball game.
Hey, Ryan, if you'd told me before this game started that this was going to be somewhat of a defensive ball game, I would have never believed you. But here we are with 7 minutes, which is a lot of football left to be played, so there could be a lot more points put on the board. But right now, halfway through the 3rd quarter, you wouldn't be able to convince me that this ball game was going to be 12-7.
No, because these are 2 high-powered offenses, you know what I mean? Handoff number 14. Gonna get picked up and brought back.
Now, Ryan, some folks may be just tuning in and asking, how is it that Lincoln Christian has only 12 points? They had the first extra point blocked, and then on their 2nd touchdown, they went for 2 and failed to get the conversion. That leads them to have 12 points.
So 3rd and 30.
Panther Nation getting loud, folks. Got a quarterback keeper to the outside, cuts back. Finally brought down there. Was able to break a tackle. A couple players there.
They're not. I mean, like you're talking about earlier, you know, him coming in from the Shakota game, and you know he's over 100 and something yards of rushing as a quarterback. But tonight, I mean, Stigler did a really good job of taking his athletic ability away.
He's had 2 or 3 runs like what we just saw there, but other than that, man, they've been able to manage him fairly well. Hand off there, number 14. To the outside, cuts back in, breaks a tackle.
Vance Hamlin on the tackle right there. Bulldogs are down. That's a Bulldog being Bulldog.
So on 1st down, the Bulldogs gain a few yards, and it's going to be, I think they're going to be on about the I'm going to say about the 5-yard line. 2nd and 5. It's on the 6. So the Bulldogs can still get a first down. Handoff right up the middle, number 14. Close to getting the first down.
Number 14, Chase Hudson.
Chase Hudson with the carry. It's going to be, I believe, third down and less than a yard. Definitely fourth down territory here for Lincoln Christian. Chase Hudson up the middle. It's going to be a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
You know, like I said though, it's we're this is for the district championships, okay?
Yep.
So the big thing about this still is we're still going to the playoffs, okay?
Yes.
But you know, Coach Rye's rolling down a little bit here. You know, do we start throwing in everything we can to come back for this?
Some kind of funky formation here by the Bulldogs.
This is their lineup that they do for their field goal. Last field goal was blocked. Let's see if Bruce can come in here and block another one.
Still a lot of football left to be played, but Stigler's going to have to put some points on the board. And there's the kick. And it is good. And after the extra point, the Lincoln Christian Bulldogs 19, your Panthers of Stigler 7.
Hey folks in Panther Nation, let me tell you something. You need to get loud on Facebook Live right now. Shout out, get these likes, get these loves, get these hearts going, and let's rally these boys back. Because, hey, for the first time in years, Stigler's actually a second half team.
Second half.
I mean, they come out firing. So.
And going back, well, we got a little bit of a break here in action. Going back to a couple games that stick out in my memory, there's a couple games where Stigler had some adversity, going all the way back to the Eufaula game.
Right.
Stigler had really not given up any points for the first 6.5 quarters. Eufaula comes in, not only scores on Stigler, but goes up 22-19. And, you know, you kind of wonder how Stigler going to respond to that kind of adversity, and they responded well, and we know how that finished.
Right. And then we fast forward a couple weeks. The Shakota game.
Yep.
And what happened?
They got down. It was back and forth, back and forth.
They jumped right back into it.
So what better way to finish off the regular season than having a little bit of adversity? Bruce Engle with the reception back at about the 15-yard line, brings it to the 25, cuts back outside. Going to be brought down on the other side of the 25-yard line, and it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Panthers. I say, Ryan, right here, this is an important possession here for the Stigler offense. We cannot get stopped. We're going to cannot get flags, cannot get turnovers. We need to score as we have 5 minutes and 7 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Still a lot of football left to be played, and only down by 12.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Ball's in on the 25-yard line. Zane Adams steps back. Threads the needle. Oh, bobbled by Gilmore. He knows it. He knows it too. He's like, man. Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it going.
Pass was thrown out. If I saw that right, the pass was thrown just a little behind him. And he had to kind of come back forward. You kind of want to lead him on that play so that he doesn't have to stop his momentum.
And that's a receiver you want to lead with Gilmore's speed. I mean, you get him catching the ball out in front with his momentum going. I mean, he can take it to the house.
Yeah. Same thing with Braden Drury.
Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Oh, no. Number 23's got to come out. He had an equipment malfunction.
I believe his helmet came off.
Darren Maines, the quarterback. Going to take it. Going to try to get it at the middle there. And you see they're reading that. That linebacker's reading that pretty well. He sees him when he gets the ball. He ducks his head, and they're just collapsing on him.
Was able to gain about 4 on the play. Maybe only 2.
8 yards.
So about 3rd and 8. As Pastor Jason just said. I just like to repeat you every once in a while, just to make sure people heard.
Yeah, that's good. I appreciate you having my back. Big play here on 3rd down for the Panthers. Going to be blitzing from the outside.
James going to get ran down from the back.
just no time to see a receiver. You got
Well, I mean, a lot of times what you got there is, the line's trying to build you a pocket as much as possible, and anything after like 3 seconds, you're on your own.
well, sometimes instead of running to the outside, step up in the pocket and make the pass.
So 4th and 12.
But it's easy for me to say that. I'm
Right,
not out there running for my life.
Exactly, you're right. Gonna be a high punt right here. Gonna wave it off, and if he drops it, they can catch it. But he catches the ball, is gonna be over the 50, about the 46-yard line, 47 yard, 48. I'm gonna keep counting until I get it right. Some people are asking why the baseball field lights are on.
Yeah.
I got your answer if you want to know.
What is it?
We poured some concrete and it came in late.
Yeah.
So we had some fellers out there working.
Oh, I had some guys working.
Yes,
Okay.
Jimmy Hayes and Tim Hayes out there working the night away. But they're off
Working
now.
past the midnight hour.
Yeah.
Quarterback keeper there on the play to the outside. There's a
Got a
flag
hold.
on the play.
And that's really, that hold's kind of there all night because of the way he jukes in and out. They're trying to give him time, and, if you notice, it's on the right side a lot.
And number 61, Jet Feely, there looked like he was holding Dylan Hodges. Dylan Hodges has been giving that line a fit all night long.
Well, when you're Dylan Hodges and you come in at a buck 60, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Run like a 320.
I think Dylan Hodges' future should be rodeo clown. Just think about that.
Yeah.
He got out there and he could tackle a bull.
Right. I'm with you, brother.
You can call him Dylan Hodges, the rodeo clown.
Something about the officials, we always give them a hard time, knock on wood, but they've done a fairly good job officiating this ball game tonight. Gain about 6 on the play, though.
Morgan Jones and Grayson Gilmore on the tackle.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Cooks and Hills Electric and Dunn Ford, where you go make them a reasonable offer. What happened, Brian?
It's a done deal. There's another hold they could have called. Number 1 breaking some tackles. Then you can get ran down by Dylan Hodges and tackled.
Right as I speak about, I shouldn't have said nothing. Right as I was saying how good the game's been officiated, and right there we missed 2 holds.
I mean, it was bad. It was blatant. It was in the back. They were free, and they couldn't get to him for a reason, folks.
Hand off once again.
Ooh,
big time hit.
Wall right there with Lakin Bass, Bruce Eagle, and is that Dylan Hodges coming from behind?
Oh man, it was a bunch of them. Chase Hudson, the senior running back for the Bulldogs on the carry.
2nd and 9.
I tell you what though, Stigler's done a good job because Lincoln Christians had to work for them 19 points all night. There's
nothing been given to them.
No.
That first touchdown, we kind of gave that to them. But other than that, man, they've played good defense tonight. Our offense just needs to get moving to finish out this ball game.
Quarterback tries to dive forward.
They were tackling everybody just in case they had the football. They tackled first and looked for the football second.
Yeah, do you remember watching the new Longest Yard with Adam Sandler when the prison guys get out? The first thing, that's what it looked like. They're drop kicking everybody.
Hey, they tackling everybody, and they'll ask questions later. Dylan was tackling the running back. We were tackling the quarterback. It wasn't until the whistle blew who we knew who actually had the football.
So 3rd and 9 for the Bulldogs.
Dylan Hodges once again pursues to the outside,
Good
flying
hit
to
right
the
there.
ball.
That's Vance Hamlin right there.
I'll tell you what though, man, I'm Vance in on the tackle, but Dylan was running circles around all running circles.
I think Dylan Hodges has set like a land speed record tonight.
I'll tell you, he touched every part of the field on that play. So they're
gonna go for 4th and 9. This is a huge win right here if we stop him. Right there, Vance Hamlin brings him down for a sack. Dylan Hodges pushed him back up, but Vance Hamlin said, he's mine this time. That big old condor arms he's got just wrapped around and says, nighty night.
They folded him up like a burrito.
Like a burrito. Hey, that's Vance. It's probably breakfast burrito. He likes a breakfast burrito.
Hey, call it what you want. He wrapped it up, and as a result, the Panthers will take over on downs. It's going to be 1st and 10 from about the 26, 27-yard line.
There's 12 seconds left in the quarter.
Zane drops back. Pass complete to senior Braden Drury. On game for a couple yards there on the play. And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter.
Lincoln's doing a good job of not over-pursuing, so they're doing, I mean,
tonight's broadcast is brought to you by The Dugout.
Casey Johnson.
Yeah.
Embroidery, screen printing, batting cages, you name it. Go see Casey Johnson.
And advanced pools and backyard, man. Go see Theo. He can get you hooked up with your jacuzzi.
Jacuzzi?
Yes, sir.
Ooh.
We're going to go ahead and give a few more shout-outs here. Also, Ryan, Shelley's Cafe.
Ooh, home of the buffet.
Home of the buffet.
Woo.
And Casey Marlotte.
CPA service. Taxes right around the corner.
And Casey's your man. He can hook you up. So at the end of the 3rd quarter, your Panthers trailing 7-19, but have the ball and plenty of football left to be played. Now, Ryan, we talked about giving away that license plate.
You did.
And so during this break, what is the question for the license plate giveaway?
Okay. So the question for the license plate. Now they're gonna announce it. Well, they're gonna announce it. It's 4 minutes left in the 4th quarter.
I thought it was the 3rd quarter. We said we were gonna do it in the 3rd.
Well, if you go talk to him, maybe we'll do it.
The game started. Just go ahead. Just go ahead and tell them.
Well, I don't want the fans to be.
All right, folks. We'll have to wait 8 minutes.
We'll go see if we'll announce it here in a minute.
Okay,
we'll call
8
it that.
minutes, folks. We'll get right to you. Quarterback keeper there on the play. Darren Maines with the carry. He's going to gain about 5 on the play.
3rd down, about 4.5 or 5.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Charlie's Chicken and Wood Insurance Agency here in Stigler and Shakota. Zane drops back. Pass is complete to Grayson Gilmore. He's going to go across the 1st down, and he's going to be brought down at the 40-yard line. And Ryan, that's good enough for a Stigler Panther. 1st down, brought to you tonight by Brandon's Detail and Car Wash of Stigler.
We're going to keep the ball moving, folks. Just keep it going.
We haven't been able to say that in a while. It's good to be back, y'all.
So the question is going to be announced over the PA.
Okay.
For them to tune in.
Okay.
At the 9-minute mark.
At the 9-minute mark. Okay, and we'll announce it.
It's a good one.
It's a good one, y'all. You just gotta be ready. Aaron drops back. Pass nearly intercepted there, but number 22, Alex Newell, is going to fall incomplete. Thankfully, Darren put some zip on that. And that's why that young man's a defensive back and not a wide receiver.
Hey, Darren is, he could put some zip on it. He's a pretty little baseball player.
Pass was intended for Grayson Gilmore. 2nd down and 10. Pass intended for Ridge McClary there on the play. Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sherwood Chiropractic. Snap, crackle, and pop, as well as something printed.
Oh, Amber and Haley there, man, they do all the Booster Club t-shirts that you see and gear for the Panthers.
And did a great job on these Panther Vision hats.
Oh, they did. Amazing job, man.
So Ryan, it's 3rd and 10. 10 minutes and 56 seconds remaining here. And the Panthers, man, it's important for them to get the first down right here. Pass up to Grayson Gilmore.
Oh!
No flag on the play.
He met him at the right time. He timed that perfect.
The pass will go incomplete.
So Panthers gonna punt the ball, trying to flip the field again.
It's going to be down. At the 43.
So with 10 minutes, 36 seconds, the Bulldogs are going to take over at about the 28-yard line. Really, Ryan, the Panthers need a turnover here on this play.
Yeah.
Getting a little bit too much penetration there.
2nd down, about 2.
Regional player checks back into the ball game. Is Bruce hurt?
No, I think he's on the line.
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
Nice job right there by Bruce.
He was being held and still made the tackle.
Yeah.
Show a replay of that. We got a replay real quick of that.
Bruce, number 30, Bruce English.
He was getting held and still made the tackle. Number 78.
That right side, basically, you know.
So it's going to be 3rd down.
But they're trying to replace the football. So it's 3rd down. The 1 looks like more like an inch. They're going to try to go jumbo package, jump over the middle here. You watch. Oh, I don't think he made it.
Yeah, he got it.
Did he get it?
Yeah, he got it. That was going to be 1st down for the Bulldogs.
I think his knee was down in the backfield.
You want to challenge it?
I want to challenge.
Throw flag. Red flag.
Just throw it out there. So, just to give some people updates on my boy Keegan, they're going to hold him out. They're not going to let him play.
Yeah.
You know, they're going to do some observations on him because we got playoffs coming.
Yeah.
You know, and this game is, it's for districts, you know what I mean? But smart thing, hold him out. Oh, we got a flag. Got a false start on the Bulldogs.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Cookson Hills Electric and Dunn Ford. We'll give a shout out to Brandon, Brian, and Kermit over there.
I'm going to give a shout out to Brian.
Yeah, man, he hooked you up.
He hooked me up.
That's right. I also want to say a thank you to The Dugout and Advanced Pools and Backyard for your support of Panther Vision.
Oh, so we're getting close, you know what I mean, to the announcement.
Handoff up the middle.
Good
right
job
now,
right there.
Lincoln Christian's just really trying to run the clock down because they got a two-possession lead here. 8 minutes and 51 seconds remaining. So Ryan, what is the question?
Okay. So here's the question. I can't because he hasn't announced it.
Well, I understand that, but we got to do it.
I want to be fair.
The fairness is that we said we're going to do it at the 9-minute mark.
This is true, and he didn't make the announcement yet.
2nd down and 12.
We'll get this play in here.
Quarterback keeper Dylan Hodges right up on it. Met by a host of Panthers there. Hanging on for dear life. It's going to be 3rd down.
Job of just keeping his feet moving.
Well, on that play there, He turned his back and just kept turning them feet.
Yes.
So after a gain of 6 there on the play, it's going to be
3rd and 7. This is big right here. Pass caught. Good enough for a Bulldog first down.
They were holding once again right there on that play.
They're holding the whole entire time, man. They're not going to call it. All right, so here's tonight's trivia for the Panther Vision license plate.
Tell them, Ryan.
Okay. This year.
This year.
We're
Not
talking right now.
last year. This
Not
year.
last year. We're talking about this year. On the line. Who is the heaviest on the line for the license plate? I need to know their number and
They don't have to.
the name.
Yeah, just the name. Just the name.
Just the name. We don't need to know the number, how much they weigh.
Well, I mean,
it's in the trenches. It's the fat boys.
Okay, well, they got to tell us how much he weighs then.
Because we need a lot of good
Okay,
guesses.
okay. This is what I say.
Okay.
Who weighs the most, and whoever gets closest.
Okay. But the price is right. So somebody says $1 and everybody's up, they win?
Yeah.
Okay. So who weighs the most on the Stigler offensive line? Let me know that answer.
How much do they weigh?
Quarterback keeper to the outside. Got some room. Gonna get pushed out of bounds over there.
I mean, they're on him every time, and just somehow he's able to just claw his way through. And that we're talking about this junior quarterback, Max Brown, for the Bulldogs.
We've got a winner already.
Really?
This guy wins all the time.
Who
Well,
won?
his wife wins.
Where we at?
Well, if you look right here, if you want to call that one.
Well, yeah, but he's got to tell us how much he weighs.
Oh, how much? How much?
Timeout on the field. Timeout on the field. We're going to break for commercial break real fast, and you think about who weighs the most on that offensive line. Give us the name and how much you think he weighs, and we'll be right back.
Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire is family owned and operated in Stigler, Oklahoma. We're your one-stop shop for your basic auto repair and maintenance needs. We offer oil change, filter replacement, tire rotation, flats fixed, new and used tires, brakes, and rotors. Any questions, just give us a call or just come on by. Buchanan Quick Lube and Tire, 903 East Main here in Stigler. Oldham Home Care provides in-home skilled nursing, certified home health aid. We offer physical, speech, and occupational therapy. We also offer non-skilled VA services, IV therapy, and wound care. Oldham Home Care has a nurse on call 24/7. Oldham Home Care provides services in Haskell, Latimer, Pittsburgh, LaFleur, Sequoia, Muskogee, and McIntosh counties. We are located here in Stigler at 519 East Main. So come by or give us a call at 918-967-9971. Go Panthers!
All right, folks. Here's the answer for tonight's trivia for the license plate. The answer is Caleb Eckel at 270.
270.
Starting on the line. Peggy Martinez, you are the winner.
So, hey, Peggy, hit us up.
Yeah, if you're here, come see us.
Yeah.
If not, inbox us at Panther Vision, and we'll give it to you.
We'll get it to you.
That license plate is brought to you by Gary Ballinger.
Yep. Appreciate you, Gary.
Hand off number 14 to the outside. Is there a flag? I thought I saw a flag. I didn't know if there was a flag or a bug was going through my window. The bug got you? Yeah. The bugs need to stay away. It's kind of messing us up. Well, going to the playoffs points right now, I mean, we're looking at being number 2 and the way everything's kind of set up. We should have 2 home games. You know what I mean? And
Quarterback keeper up the middle.
you know.
Well, we get 2 home games if we can win the first home game.
There you go.
Boy, you're on top.
You're on. Hey, you're sharp tonight.
I'm telling you,
Right. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's it. Coach.
Yeah.
So after a 6-yard gain, it's going to be 2nd down for the Bulldogs.
High snap. Stop right there by Bruce Engel. And then his other player was trying to tackle him as well, his own teammate.
There's going to be no gain.
So it'll be 3rd and 4 for the Panthers.
We're going to call timeout, stop the clock. Hey, we stop them here, go score quick. We do have Enrique Juarez.
We do.
That can do a massive, just
Onside kick that. Get it back. Go score again. Go to the house.
boom.
We'll be
District
21
champ.
to 19.
District champ.
Or get a good fumble here. Go score. You know what I mean?
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Shelley's Cafe, as well as Casey Marlotte. CPA tax season's right around the corner, and Casey's your man to get you fixed up. Also tonight, Charlie's Chicken. Clockety clock clock. Home of the chicken chunks, as well as Wood Insurance Agency.
Do you know that?
Agency.
Agency.
Shout out to Justin Wood. Go by and see him whether you're in Stigler or Shakota. He's got an office in both areas, and he can get you fixed up both on home, health, car, whatever.
Life.
If you eat too much chicken at Charlie's Chicken, you can go get you some life insurance.
So do you know that yesterday I was at, 2 of my girls go to school at Southall. I was at a Southall game, and I ran into some of the founding people of Charlie's Chicken.
Really?
Yes. So 3rd and 4. Oh, that's hey. That's a false start. Yeah.
Jumped off though.
That doesn't matter. He's a movement of emotion. He hit his own player.
We made contact.
And then we're going to catch the Panthers offside. And we're going to go forward 5 yards.
And that's a big play right there.
So that'll get a 1st down for the Bulldogs.
Now with, Ryan, you used 2 timeouts there on that possession there, trying to get the stop on 3rd down, and now we've given them 1st and 10. Handoff number 14 up the middle.
Let's go, defense!
That's when we get the ball again. Going forward for 2 yards.
Panthers looks like they're going to call their 3rd and final timeout. Third and final timeout of the ball game.
What Rise is possibly doing there is that defense has been on the field for a long time. And just trying to give them a breather just to get some fighting chance to get a stop here.
Tonight's broadcast is brought to you by Sherwood Chiropractic. Snap, crackle, and what? Yes, sir. You can go by there and see Marty or Chance. They even open up on Saturdays until noon. They can meet all of your chiropractic needs.
Yeah.
As well as we're super thankful for Something Printed. Ryan, talk a little bit about what Something Printed does and what kind of services they offer the good folks of Stigler.
If you need hats embroidered, you need vinyl, you need screen printing, you need any of that stuff, Something Printed has it. Man, they even do the Stigler flags, the Panther flags.
That's what's up. There you
They
go.
do all the Panther gear you need.
Hey, I also want to give a shout out to Cooks and Hills Electric. Many of their linemen, as we said earlier in the broadcast, are over in western Oklahoma after that snow, ice, whatever
flurry we had.
A lot of folks, hundreds of thousands of people without electric. The boys of Cooks and Hills headed west and helping out. Appreciate those guys and their willingness to do that, be away from their families. So we appreciate Cooks and Hills Electric and also Dunn Ford.
Man, Stigler USA, hey, you make him a reasonable offer.
It's a done deal, folks.
Let's go! Let's go, Bryce!
2nd and 9.
It'll be a handoff up the middle.
Going to pick up about 7 yards on that carry.
It'll be 3rd down.
Let's go, Stigler!
And last but not least tonight, we also want to say a thank you and a shout out to the dugout.
The dugout.
Casey Johnson.
Man, there's another one. Screen printing vinyl. embroidery. She hooked us up with some jackets, some beanies.
Yes, sir.
She's got batting cages out over at her dugout offices.
Baseball season right around the corner. And also to advanced pools and backyards. Thank you, Theo. Appreciate you guys supporting Panther Vision. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's going to coast in for a touchdown.
And that's a touchdown for the Bulldogs.
And after the 7-yard touchdown run by the quarterback, Max Brown, the Bulldogs now 25 to Stigler 7.
Hey, somebody read your mind. How tall is their quarterback? We don't have a height, I don't think, on him. I don't think it's there. I think he's about 6'2", maybe?
Yeah, he's good. He's 6'1", 6'2". He's all there, that's for sure. And he's only a junior.
Yeah, he ain't bigger than Tanner Molly. Tanner's huge.
Well, you know, folks, you look at the scores, 26-7, 19-point, lead right now. But honestly, this has been a defensive ball game.
They put 62 points on us.
Hey, we talk about this every year. You know what I mean? We sit here and we try. Was this the team that could beat Leaky Christian? Yes, but guess what? The season's not over. We meet up with these cats down the road. I see a different team coming out. But as we talk about it, this is a private school.
Well, you know what?
They recruit their players.
What I'm saying right now, folks, if you're watching, I'm looking at this team. I'm not devaluing the talent Leaky Christian, but they're not better than Stigler. And I'm not saying that because I'm on the Stigler side here. I just think they've had the things go their way. Grayson Gilmore with the ball. It'll be brought down at about the 29-yard line.
I'm going to be a defense attorney for a second. Yeah, we'll be a defense attorney a second. Yeah, they can and you see it. So you see Heritage Hall, you see Holland Hall, you see, Leaky Christian, you see some of these powerhouse, private high schools, right?
Right.
They're in the 2 and 3As. Man, jump up in there to 5A.
Yeah.
Jump up in there to 6A. Let's see if you can go.
No, they don't want none of those 6A. All right, Zane Odom with the pass sweep to number 22, Ridge Clary. Going to be tackled there by number 61, Jet Feely, senior defensive lineman on the play. And he's going to be a short loss on the play. It's going to be second and about 10 and a half for the Panthers. The clock still running, 3 minutes, 23 seconds remaining here in the ball game.
People talk about, you shouldn't have to play private schools. In most states, they don't allow that. We did this a couple years ago. 168 private schools in the state of Oklahoma. 168. Ball almost intercepted as it looked like a duck flying out of there.
Well, Ryan, I'm originally from Arkansas, and Arkansas has some big private schools, Pulaski Academy, Little Rock Catholic, Shiloh Christian, Little Rock Christian. Those are some big schools. And for years they played in 3A, 4A, and Arkansas has 6 or 7A. And so what Arkansas did was where the way you determine what class you play in is your enrollment.
Right.
And so if you have 600 enrollment, you may play 3A. Well, a lot of these private schools only have 400 or 500 enrollment.
Jane gets tackled right there in the backfield. Go ahead with it.
So you have a private school that has 300 or 400 enrollment. So based off that, they play 3A or 4A. Well, what Arkansas did was instead of just counting for one student for your classification, they started making them count 2 students.
Oh.
So if you have 300 enrollment, you have 600. Oh. So what that would do is make those private schools move up in class and play some tougher schools. And I think the state of Oklahoma needs to evaluate that.
The state of Oklahoma back in the day, private schools is who you used to get for your homecoming and stuff like that because you know, they weren't very good back then.
Right.
And, you know, over time, they started getting really good. I mean, you look at Heritage Hall, they're putting out like Wes Welker and Sterling Shepard. And, I mean, we run into them every year, second round of the playoffs. And, you know, it's just, before I moved out here, I was in school in California. I went to a private school.
Yeah.
It was illegal for any private school to play any public school.
Yeah.
And you got like LaSalle, and you got Long Beach Christian, and all those things. They don't play public schools.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you've got different funding than we do.
Right. Well, Ryan, I do want to give credit though where credit's due. Lincoln Christian's come in here tonight, and this second half, man, they have played good defense. They have sealed the edge, man. They played good defense, and I want to give them credit where credit's due.
Oh yeah. Run up the middle, stop by a host of Panthers right there. With 2 minutes left in the game.
You know, they were making some. We made a few penalties there in the second half, kind of hurt us, killed some momentum. That big catch by Grayson earlier in the ball game, that really killed the momentum. He had a big reception like what he did, went up amongst two defenders and was able to catch it, and then get two false starts in a row right after that.
Second 9. He stopped right there. And we've burnt all our time out, so we can just try to run this game out, which, I mean, being up as much as they are, doesn't look like Stigler's going to have a chance to get the ball back.
But, you know, Ryan, this isn't, as we said a moment ago, this is not the end of the season.
Well, maybe they will. It's 3rd and 12.
It's not the end of the season. We're going to head off into playoffs. As you said, we definitely have the first game at home. That's good. And then if we win that one, we'll have our second game here at home as well. So
I don't know who we're playing tonight. We'll find out. You know, Coach Rice.
But there's a good chance in the 3rd round we could play Lincoln Christian.
This is true. Going to drive it back. And, you know, we're talking about how, like, the COVID thing kind of happened. So they've added an extra round. So basically, there's a chance we're going to play like a Webster or something like that in the first round of the playoffs.
Give both teams a big hand.
And that's going to be our ball game. Folks, we're going to break for commercial, but stay tuned because we're going to have a post-game interview with Coach Rise.
Coach Rise, we're going to try to, folks. It just depends on if he wants to. Do what?
So we're gonna break real quick. We're gonna stay with you and let you watch some of the
We're just going to go silent. We're done.
Yeah. We'll be back though. We're going to we got to give a player of the game brought to you tonight by the Health and Wellness Center.
You know, player of the game, you look at somebody out there.
Can I call it?
Go ahead.
Let me call it.
Go.
Rich McClary.
Oh.
Okay, let me tell you, because the way he started the game, running the ball, you know, he had 2 out of 3 runs of 40-plus yards. You know, so let's give a shout out to senior.
Yeah,
Rich McClary.
And if you throw the defense side of the ball, you know, I'm thinking Dylan Hodges. Dylan flew all over the field, and getting everybody. So I think Dylan Hodges gets your defensive player of the game.
So on this senior night here, though the final score didn't turn out the way we had hoped for, these Panthers played their heart out, and as a result, man, we're very proud of them, and we move on to the playoffs. Playoff, it's going to be good. Thankful tonight for all of our sponsors. Health and Wellness Player of the Game, Ridge McClary. Ridge McClary is our offensive player of the game, and the defensive player of the game, brought to you by the Health and Wellness Center, is Dylan Hodges.
Well, folks, that's it for me and Jason. We'll see you Friday night.
And the playoffs. Playoffs!
Hey, but stay tuned for playoffs because we might need something from some of our fans.
That's right.
Great job tonight, shutting down 7. Kept finding a way. 1, 14.
And you know, football guys have been on that sideline forever. If you can't tackle them and they can tackle you, you're in trouble. That was a little bit of that tonight. They can tackle us, we have a hard time tackling them. There you go. All right. A little bit here and there, yeah. You know, obviously Keegan leaving the field. I think Joe stepped in and did a great job. Everybody that stepped in did a great job. But that gum sure hurt. So everything on the switch. Plays that we normally make. Kept us going, throwing some points on the board. Bad throw, if it wasn't a bad throw, a good throw, we ended up being dropped. You gotta make plays. You gotta make plays. All right. Main thing is the daggum effort I saw. It was there. It was there. Chase Winkle, you know, I may speak and regret what I'm gonna say after watching film, but I think he grew up tonight. He grew up and got after it. 4 quarters of hope. But a lot of times what I saw a football player. Like it. All right? That's the best there is. You know, all the Hall's there, pretty close to him. But if we don't have that happen to Keegan, we make football plays. We're right there. I know you're not happy or anything I can say about it. In the end. And they're pretty dang well coached. Alright, love you. We're going to do tackles tonight. I know you're disappointed or whatever. Hang around, we'll get the tackles done. And playoffs are up here. Alright, we got to get healthy. I know, obviously the biggest key, and I know playing that hard, we probably got some inmates and stuff. Get the sure look, get that place figured out. It's going to be all right, though. All right, hey, rally up. The biggest thing, like I said, that's the best there is. All right? We'll be on opposite sides of practice with those guys. Let's get better. Let's make plays next time we see it. Keep them back on the field. See what happens. Get in here and break her down. See, tonight, you guys, like those guys said, you guys are really good. You guys stay hooked up. 2 seconds up there. You guys are playing tough. Keep playing tough all this year. You guys see them again. We'll score in the playoffs. All right, get in there and break it down. Pearl this side. Stay together. Stay together. It's a great day being Panther. It's a great day, red, red, white. Woo!
Oh, they just found him. I couldn't find the receipt. Coach, tough loss tonight. What did you guys execute tonight that you really felt like went well?
Well, I mean, I thought our kids played hard the entire night. That was the biggest thing. We knew we'd have to, all 11 stepping out there, would have to get it and go hard. And that happened. I mean, we were right there. It looked like it was going to be a heck of a football game. Not making excuses, but, Keegan Good was losing 2 starters. That had a little bit to an effect. I think Joe Morse really stepped in and did a good job in his place. But the other side, we just, we didn't make a few plays that we've made. And, hey, they're tough. I mean, they're tough to tackle. That quarterback is a different cat, different animal. And, all the receivers are, similar to ours, very fast and explosive. And they just stood and caught it a little better than we did tonight.
So looking forward to the playoffs, you get Keegan back to being healthy, and you get some of your other players back, get them healthy.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about the playoffs?
Oh, I feel good, as long as we have all our bodies on the field. It's going to be a tough road wherever you go. Of course, we'll go down, and really, to be honest, last year, whenever Shakota went to play, who'd they go play? Plainview. Playing against that district in that 3rd round, if you're able to get there, might be a little better than being up there with Heritage Hall. So I think that's to make us fall down on the bottom bracket, where we would match up in that 3rd round with that team down in the south as an opposite Heritage Hall. Now Hall may be on that side. Yeah, they would be on Lincoln and Heritage. I think would be on the top part. And then Hall, eventually you're going to run into them too. So wherever you go, you're going to run into good football teams whenever it gets to, even 2nd rounds, against some of these people. We can see a Berry Hill down here. We can see a Seminole again, who's very good with this 1st round stuff going on. I'll just have to look at the bracket, just appreciate everybody and big football game, disappointed for us and our coaches and our players and the Panther fans, because we had a legit chance. I mean, we played extremely well tonight and tackled a little better and this is a football game we can win. And that's our upside is, hey, it's, that's the best out there. Them and Hall, and of course Heritage Hall, they're the best football teams. And we can stay on the field with them. So hopefully, we'll just get some breaks next time.
Good game, Coach. Have a good night.
Appreciate it.